Nigerian court disgraces Buhari Malami before international community over Nnamdi Kanu's case. You can imagine. Do you know what that means? Yes. Buhari has been going from pillar to post. I think he's even tired now. He's tired now trying to convince them, to persuade them to recognize IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist organization. But those ones have never, and I've been saying it before now, even before they brought Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Some people will tell you that, yeah, he was kidnapped and what have you, and the court has already proven them right that he was kidnapped because the same Nigerian court says that, you know what, he was brought illegally. When somebody was forced, what do you call that? Yes, he was being kidnapped. So they have been trying their best. Buhari has gone around. This man is a terrorist group, this and this and that. And I've said that times without number before he was brought back from Kenya. This man had been going from one country to another. He was not even going to all these African countries. They never stopped him. They never challenged him. They never queried him. He was moving freely from US to Canada to Australia to Germany to all of those countries. He was just moving freely and he was being welcomed. And that was when I began to wonder that if truly, because you know that Interpol, is there. It doesn't even need too much whatever. You see what happened to Gumi's spokesperson. What is this man's name? The one that they arrested in Egypt. Because of what? Because they knew quite alright of quite well what he was going to do, according to when he said he was going for going for prayers or whatever in Saudi Arabia, and they gave details of what he was going there to do. They repatriated him. That is to tell you that, and it was international police that did that, Interpol. That is to tell you that if really Nnamdi Kanu was, or if as at that time a terrorist person or leader of the terrorist organization, it would have been just a simple thing. Why did it take the Nigerian government to go and kidnap him in Kenya? So now they have been disgraced, and the disgrace, of course, because they don't even have shame, the disgrace is just still coming on them. Up till now, everything is standing, everything is on standstill. Everything is on standstill. They cannot move forward. They cannot go anywhere because the court has already vindicated him. Release this man. Release this man and let him go. You have no case against him. We have seen a lot of group of people, especially from the north, saying that he must not be released. He must not be doing. He must not do that. But the same people will not come out and tell you that all the people who are still troubling them. You ask yourself, is it Nnamdi Kanu that is troubling them, collecting taxes from farmers, that farmers cannot even go to farm? They have to pay fine to all those bandits. This group of people who are saying that Nnamdi Kanu should not be released from the north, they have never come out to say, go and get these people arrested. We are tired. We are this. Forget all those propaganda. They will tell you that, oh, in 2015, 2014, that this Boko Haram, they were occupying, or they've grabbed this how many local governments. They are in control of how many local governments. But now there's nothing like that. Who told you? Because a lot of information coming out from that place, a lot of things happening in that place are not coming out to the public. What happened to BBC? BBC that did a documentary, I think sometime last year or late 2021, when BBC did a thorough and detailed documentary about Boko Haram. You see the Nigerian government fidgeting and crying. Now why should you do that? This and this and that. I think this woman was coming out, Kadiari, saying that why should they ABS? I don't understand them. In one breath, she was saying that it's not as if she's supporting the Boko Haram, this and that. But then why are you complaining about the documentary being done by BBC about Boko Haram? Yes. Why were you fidgeting? Why are you so concerned? So a lot of things are happening in the north there that Nigerians are not even aware of. Unfortunately, the people who who are affected are even, they have been boxed not to talk, not to say anything. So now the embarrassment is just there because they don't have shame. They believe that they are local champions, but when it comes to issue of borrowing money, that time the Nigerian government will not tell you that that Nigeria is a sovereign country. But when they want to commit atrocities, that's when they will not be forming boss. Yes, Nigeria is a sovereign country. Nobody has right to tell us what to do and what not to do. UN has come out to say release this man. So you want to tell me that you know more than them? Do you know the sweetest part of it is that the same Nigerian government has vindicated this man. So what do you expect? Has that not confirmed the reason why the international communities have never any day believed this so-called IPOP being a terrorist group? They don't believe it because they know the shenanigans going on in this country. They know it. So you want to come and deceive them to do what? To come and just accept. You think they are just like you. But when it comes to the issue of IPOP and the other secessionist group, you see Malami coming out bold enough. He will, have a press release or press conference. All of them will be there. They will be talking. But how many times have you seen Malami coming out to address Nigerians, have a press conference that you see bandits and this and that, give details of how they have been operating? He will never do that. And they are the so-called people, the people who will come out and be telling you that a Labour Party is a regional party. Says who? This is their propaganda. Unfortunately, the one where they pay me pass and are the ones where they see the support them. We see they suffer. They are suffering, but they are supporting them. I beg you, everybody, every man with your own kettle, continue. Where some people don't even value their lives. So what do you expect? Those kind of people, you don't even mingle with them. You don't even listen to them. You understand the angle where they are coming from. They are the ones, when it comes to the issue of IPOP, they are the ones that will jump out. They will jump out and begin to tell you, yes, yeah, do this to him. Don't release him. Keep him there. This and that. The same government who told us that they have the names of people sponsoring Boko Haram till today, they say they are about 400. SAN Falana has cried, has come out. You said it yourself. Then release their names. It's a problem. Release their name, they can't do that. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take and know what exactly is happening to Buhari. We know it is nepotism. Yes, the ones that they said they have their this thing, but they are still holding Nnamdi Kanu, but they know the names of the people sponsoring Boko Haram. Till today, how many months to go? They can't see come out. You have their names. What is there to publish their names? It's not a big deal to them. So they have been embarrassed. Nobody is going to be listening to them. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.